it there before. I'm about to ask a stupid question. Are you good to go?
I am.
Let's see when we board. And here we have our plane for today. It is an Airbus, I'm not sure which type. A320, A321. Boarding has begun.
The stairs here or what?
20 to 36, maybe. Let's just go straight. Happens to be the one door, and there's our aircraft for today. Maro is leading the way. And on board we go. Nice to be the first ones. Change. Nice to be flying, as I've said a million times now. Look at that. Charter flight. And on board we go. Come on. Det er så fint. Tusind tak for det. Ja. Så, down we go. There we go. And we got our seats. Nice. So here we
God
are.
morgon och hjärtligt välkomna ombord. Vi håller på att tanka flygplanet, så vi vill be er att ni inte spänner fast utan har era säkerhetsbälten öppna, tack.
We don't do our seatbelts now because they're fueling the
We
aircraft.
are fueling the aircraft, so please unfasten your seatbelts.
And welcome on board. Just wanted to show that when we came on, we each got one of these sterilizing wipes, probably to wipe the tray table and the area around us, which I think Maro will do now. So it's a tray table and the whole area around you with armrests.
God morgon och hjärtligt välkomna ombord. Vi håller på att tanka flygplanet, så jag vill be er att ni ser till att era säkerhetsbälten är öppna.
This is the new normal.
Good morning. Welcome on board. We are fueling the aircraft, so please unfasten your seatbelts. Thank you.
So,
And your seatbelt. Your seatbelt also.
seatbelt.
There where you hold it, the buckle.
Buckle.
There you go.
So,
And we are sterile.
so. Ta-da! Look what I found. SAS.
Maro insisted on getting this off her chest before I brought it up. So now she's doing it.
No, I am using it for the rubbish. Not for anything else. Neatly tucked away. Voila.
Just a quick note. Normally we wouldn't use the air sickness bag to throw our rubbish, but because of corona times and we've just wiped the whole lot of germs probably, that's why we put it into this bag. So we're trying to be a bit responsible, so no comment if we used it for that, please. It's responsibility, that's why we've done it.
For the cleaners
God morgon igen.
Also for
Jag
the
vill bara
cleaners.
påminna om att vi tankar.
And see, completed. So we have a seat next to us. Lucky us. There's the fueling truck next to us, or the fueling equipment. We have the whole room next to us. That's it. Very good.
En rigtig god morgen alle sammen. Hjertelig velkommen på den her Apollo-rejsetur, fløjet af SAS her til morgen. Deres kaptajn brændstof ombord, der går nogle få sekunder, så er det papirarbejde, så går turen sydover. 17 plus grader, men som I sikkert ved, så det er det ganske lunt i Grækenland her.
Pushback has begun.
Om syrgas behövs, öppnas en lucka ovanför dig, hålla den på plats. Ta först på din egen mask och hjälp sedan andra. Lägg bandet runt midjan. Fäst spännet. Dina kabinen är markerade med upplysta skyltar. Ljus i mittgången kommer att allt handbagage lämnas kvar ombord. Om du laddar elektroniskt med you keep it fastened during the time flight. Oxygen exit may be located behind you. All camp baggage, cigarettes is not allowed on SAS Flight, including the lavatory. For your safety, it's important that you follow our instructions. We wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
Nobody in that row either.
Just turn the lights off. We're about to taxi out to the runway. And we will have mood lights on board. Flaps just came down. Move the plane still parked because of Corona. KLM taxi onto the runway also. Norwegian. I'm definitely out of practice here with trip reports. I forgot to tell you what the time is here on the Trusty Pulsar. It's now 5 minutes past 6. Maro's checking on her
3 minutes past
scan.
6.
3 minutes past
So
6.
this was exactly at the time.
Yes, very good.
Very nice.
So good to be flying again. Those grounded aircraft. Big A330. Taking off almost.
Nu der to, så skulle vi være på vej til varme himmelstrøg. Endnu en gang rigtig god tur med os.
KLM, and then there's one Norwegian, and then it's our turn. To say we're not putting the microphones on yet, so the sound might be a little bit muffled under the takeoff, but we'll put some new lavalier microphones on, one for Maro and one for me. Normally it's just me, so hopefully the sound will improve also. They are runway to right.
Startbanen inden den flyver, der er foran os, kan komme afsted, så der går lige yderligere et par minutter her.
Captain just said that they have to do an inspection of the runway before we can take off. There'll be a few more minutes before we take off. Time now here on the Trusty Pulsar is 10 minutes past 6. Probably not as trusty as Maro's, but somewhere around there anyway. Norwegian passing us. I can see that the KLM that was ahead of us, that was supposed to go down the runway, perhaps he's seen something on the runway because he's coming all the way back again. And I presume that's an inspection vehicle passing by. Seatbelt sign just blinked and we move into the runway now. And here we go. I'm not sure. The speed on. Yes, and up we go. Nice takeoff. We'll be in the clouds before we know it. Already. Flaps up. Oh, it's nice to be in the air again. Slowly descending to cruise altitude up above the clouds and getting lighter and lighter. Here comes the sunshine. Yes, beautiful. Seatbelt sign is off. Still climbing to cruise altitude and my ears are blocked.
Efter caféserveringen serverer vi morgenmad til dig, som har bestilt, og i det indgår der kaffe og te.
So this is a test. We just put our brand new mics on, dual mics. I have mine here.
Mine is there on my shirt.
Maro's is there on her shirt, as you can see.
Test,
So-
test, 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 test.
Hopefully the sound is a little bit better. We just played back the sound and it sounds like it's working. So let me show you the safety on board card quickly. I'm going to show you the tray table also before the meal is served. We'll start here with the tray table. Standard tray table, one piece, 2 cup holders on each side, and of course it can slide. And as you saw when we came into the aircraft, we got the disinfection serviette, which we wiped it down with, so there shouldn't be any germs there. Just here to the left of the seat there's a USB charger, but at this point in the flight they haven't turned them on, so we're not going to be able to charge anything up. Here we have the safety on board card. Just for interest, it's a SAS Airbus A320 we're flying with. There you can see what it looks like. Animations, so everybody can understand the instructions. Just after this we'll move over. Maro has a menu in her hand. We pre-ordered a meal, but if you haven't pre-ordered a meal you can buy food and beverages on board, even alcoholic beverages. What do the prices look like, Maro?
Yeah. I think I will buy 2 bottles of water because the trip in Ioannina is also very long and it might be hot.
So they just came around, that's why we interrupted. The reason they came is because they're serving the passengers first the sales. They already got our money, so those who they have money from already they serve last apparently. I'm being a little bit sarcastic and not really serious, but it is a bit strange they don't serve us first who paid for it. Not that I'm that hungry, we had a nice meal here in the lounge. But there, can you just turn that card, Maro? That's what it looks like there. And we both got so excited, we already got our tray tables down. Always eager, always ready. I'm not totally sure, but I think that is the German or Polish border we're about to fly over. Down there, or coastline at least.
I just bought 2 bottles of water because when we arrived in Greece, I think we are waiting with a 40-degree heat and the bus ride might be quite long. So better have some water on the bus.
And often it's such a rush when we get off the aircraft that even if there's a shop, there's not time to buy any water.
And the queues can be very long.
Indeed.
And might be under the sun also.
Yes. Good call.
Yes. I'm used to be smart. I'm known to be smart.
And now she's got a mic, so every sound she makes in the background while I'm filming, you're going to hear. So if you hear a little burp, it's not me. We just received our snack pack. It's a breakfast pack. And we got the coffee also, which is why the pack is already open. Maro will present it to us in a moment. I'm just showing you why this is a yogurt that was inside the cup there. But Maro's going to show us what we got without spilling your coffee.
So, what do we have here? Rye bread, Danish style. We have the cutleries here, a little bit harder plastic cutleries. Fork, knife, spoon, sugar, wet wipe, salt, pepper, napkin. Now here is also the wet wipe.
Wet wipe, yes. Let me come in closer for the egg and ham I can see.
Yogurt.
Just lift that yogurt up. Let's have a look at the pack.
Just the natural.
And turn it towards us. Yes, we can see that. 2% yogurt natural.
Ecological.
Of course, Luarpark is in business again. They must have lost a lot of business when the flights went flying. Danish butter.
Strawberry marmalade.
Ringebø. And there's the main meal.
And there is a main
Find
meal.
your coffee there, Maro.
Yes. Boiled egg, ham, cheese, cucumber, tomato, salad.
That looks just fine.
Yeah.
Nice fresh breakfast.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Definitively.
Yeah.
Like we say in Danish. Here we are.
So while we eat, luckily we don't have to wear the mask, so we can get a little bit of a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
So let's dig into that.
Yes. So let's have a closer look what we have here. Now there is sugar also here. Fork, knife, spoon, salt, pepper, wet wipe, and napkin.
bread.
I always like rye bread.
In Danish we call it rugbrød. I can't remember what we paid for this food package, but I'll write it down below now in the comment, or not in the comments, on the screen now, because I do have the receipt. As Maro's going for it there in the background. I must just mention one thing here in connection with this snack pack. As you can see, we only have rye bread. I'm just wondering, what if you don't eat rye bread? And the other, where's this marmalade supposed to go? I don't even think in Denmark the marmalade or jam or whatever you call it is something we eat on brown bread. That's normally on white buns or bread. We'll eat that. I'm thinking maybe it's for the yogurt, but still, jam marmalade is used on the bread always. Maro is trying to chip in there. Now she has a microphone, so you'll hear her chipping in even more.
But say, don't lose your toothpick.
No, toothpicks are very important for Maro. There it is. Anyway, I just wanted to add that. And just one other thing. Am I the only one who doesn't like tomatoes? Maro's getting my tomatoes over on her side. I'm not a tomato fan at all.
Because what you can get like...
Oh no, now I can't have it.
Oh, like you cleaned it.
Yeah, I still don't want it. I don't want germs. Am I the only one who doesn't like tomatoes? Let me know down in the comments. And lastly, a quick time check. It's 7 minutes to 7 here on the Trusty Pulsar. It's nice they already took the snack packs away. They were just fine. Apparently there are 84 people on board. I just asked the cabin crew member, and only 20 people ordered that snack pack despite not having anything for sale on board food-wise. Just wanted to show you if the boxes weren't fed so quickly. The advantage of having a seat empty next to you is we could always use the table and put the things there. We also got an extra coffee, and we also offered more coffee if we would like it. So the service is very good on board. SAS, nice crew
Really
also,
nice staff.
very friendly. See how we're doing outside. Very cloudy down there.
So here we go again.
I almost forgot. Maro just reminded me after we eat, mask back on. As I say, the new normal, which hopefully will not be the forever normal. Particularly on a long haul flight, it would be torture.
Yeah.
That's not bad now because it's a short flight, just to mention that. But on a long haul, it would be a problem. Hello there, and welcome to this very short lavatory tour on the Airbus A320 at the rear of the aircraft. Just want to show you around quickly. Here we have a baby changing table. I can hardly move. Look, first of all, how much space there is. I'm right up against the door, on the backside there. Here's one baby changing table. Toilet seat covers ahead. The lavatory, dirt bin. You can see there. Toilet paper. Look at this quaint little basin here and some soap. And as I turn around, I'm touching the toilet. There we have the lock. You close the lock, the light goes on automatically. Little handle, and there we have a little mirror in the corner. I can hardly turn here, really. But there you go. That's the little tour of the lavatory. See you back by the seat. Was that like the smallest lavatory you ever visited?
Smallest but the cleanest.
Very clean indeed. I must say, I must be honest, I'm not a big Scandinavian Airlines fan. It's a long time since we've flown long haul, but this is a very good service. SAS charter. So maybe we'll give a thought to flying long haul with SAS at some stage. They don't fly to Asia. The only thing that puts me off, don't get annoyed anybody, but I appreciate that it's all inclusive when I fly, beverages, not that we drink a lot, but it's the principle of it, and I'm willing to pay a little bit extra that it's included. I want to be free from the bother of having to pull cash out of the pocket or credit cards and that kind of thing once a journey has begun. That's just my opinion. What's your opinion? Don't you think drinks should be free on a long haul flight? Let us know down below in the comments. A quick time check, 19 minutes past 7 a.m.
19 minutes past 8 a.m. in Greek time.
Oh, Maro's on Greek time already, on the scan watch. We've both been taking photos on our mobile phones for our Instagram and Facebook. So if you haven't followed us on Instagram and Facebook, we'll please, or will please, you're very welcome to follow us there. The names of our social media accounts are below now. And while I'm at it, let's have a quick look at our legroom. Maro, as usual, has lots of space between the seat and the legs, and I'm over here. There's not a lot of space. My knees are right up here in the seat in front of me. Luckily the seat is not down, as I always say, because otherwise I would have a problem. Here's the awful looking down into the camera shot. I know this because when I edit I always think they're awful, but I'm doing it anyway. Our seat numbers are 23
G and F.
G and F. And notice, even though we were up at 3 o'clock in the morning, Maro's still not passed out here next to me. She's even joining me for the flight for a change. Thumbs up for that. Everybody, stop, pause the video now. Leave a like down below because Maro's awake. Cheers. Thanks, Maro. You can see land below. Clouds are going away as we get more and more south. Not quite sure what this town is, but it's just in front of the town there. You can see the airport. Windmill parks are quite a sight, or not such a sight nowadays like they were in the old days when it was a new thing. I'm going to show you anyway. Look at this windmill park down there. Plenty of windmills. Another thing to mention here by the seats is it's the absolute basics that are in the seat pocket. There's no SAS magazine, in-flight magazine. Only onboard safety card and a menu, and of course the Barf Bag should Maro need it. Speaking of people nodding off, someone decided to take 40 weeks. Maro just mentioned it. As I always say, she's not pretending. She said, speaking of not being tired, suddenly I got tired, she said. And then you saw that knockout. Now she's awake. She always catches me when I'm filming her somehow.
The sixth sense.
A few more clouds appearing there again. And look at the clouds now. Not quite sure if you can see it or not, but now the terrain is getting a lot more mountainous down there. As we approach in the mountainous area, the air starts to get naturally a little bit choppy. Not sure whether that's lake or sea. That does look like the sea going inland. It does appear that we are over the sea now, and there's a plane right next to us, which I'll try and zoom in on now. It was a Transavia plane and it passed right under us. I wasn't quick enough to catch it. I can feel that the engines just slowed down a bit, so we probably starting our descent. We are well over the sea and we are getting close. So the seatbelt signs, I'm pretty sure, will come on any minute. So it's been a good flight, hasn't it?
Very good.
I already said that, but it's always nice to mention when it's good. Something that one hasn't enjoyed before. SAS, we've not always been a big fan for various reasons, but this SAS charter has really surprised us both. That's a very good service.
Half an hour left.
Yeah.
Down we go, definitely.
You can definitely feel that we're going downward now. It's quite a view down there. There's a big river there at the bottom of the screen. Dry river, but water in the middle of it. Just the edges are dried.
From the cockpit starting approach and expect landing within 15 minutes. Please make sure seatbelts are fastened. Weather in Ioannina is nice with a temperature of 24 degrees centigrade. Do have 25 degrees, so continue good day and a good holiday.
Can we do something other than thumbs up?
Two happy travelers here.
Two happy travelers.
When not preparing to cut into landing, items heavier than 1 kilo, for example a laptop, must be safely stowed in your camp baggage and USB cords must be disconnected from seat charging port. Camp baggage must be placed in under seat in front of your overhead compartment. Raise your seat back and table to upright position. Furthermore, the window shades must be open. Thank you very much.
Welcome, take your seat.
Road lights just went on, also seatbelt signs are on. Some kind of quarry down there. Spoilers up, slow it down, and back in right. nice looking town. Look at there's some ruins down there.
Well, we
Very
came close
nice.
by here when we.
That's really nice. Old town. Hey, we can drive here if we rent a car.
It's too far.
It's too far.
Canoe in
Quite an
there.
approach, yeah. Short final now.
Nice green.
Really green.
Nice airport in the by the lake, huh?
Yes.
Nice spotting.
Oh, that's for sure. And almost down.
Big people are clapping.
Maro's having fun with her
Ja,
microphone.
välkomna till Ioannina. Klockan lokal tid nu är 9:50 och vi har landat enligt tidtabell. Av säkerhetsskäl ber vi dig behålla säkerhetsbältet fastspänt, hålla stolsug och bord uppfällda samt utrymningsvägar frihet från handbagage tills skylten med säkerhetsbältet är släckt. Var försiktig med bagagen så att inget faller ut och innan du lämnar planet och kontrollera så att du inte glömmer kvar något ombord. Vi hoppas att du har haft en trevlig flygning tillsammans med oss på SAS. Welcome to Ioannina, where the local time is 9:50 and where we have landed on scheduled arrival time. For safety reasons, please keep your seatbelt fastened, keep seat back and table upright, and escape routes free from cabin baggage until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Please be careful when opening the overhead compartments as cabin baggage may fall out. Before leaving us, ensure that you do not...
På grund af situationen med corona skal alle blive siddende, når skiltet med seatbelt er slukket. Og så tømmer vi flyet 5 rækker ad gangen.
And we are here, and they say we must remain seated because it's coronavirus times where we disembark row by row. And disembarkation has begun. Now waiting to feel the heat in the aircraft. And off we go.